Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel, and tonight we're going to be doing this lovely little vehicle from the world of Temu, and this is a classic car that I found through Temu. Temu is a company based in China and they ship from China, I believe, but I think Sunny Stormy said they do have some in Boston as well, but they've got warehouses all over the place. Even though there's a warehouse in the UK, they seem to come from abroad, but the speed comes really quick. I mean, it's on like a same day flight. It's really sorry, a next day flight. But this car brought back memories of Brum. You know, the little kids TV show, Little Brum. And I thought what we could do. This looks a lot thicker than that bloody angelfish, and it's actually dried a little bit better. So yeah, but this one looks a bit thicker. But what I thought we could do is like build it up, and then if we get a few, I'll have to have a look at paints, but I might paint it up. In Chessington World of Adventure, they used to have like these really old-fashioned sewing cars that used to go around on like a little track. You didn't drive it, and it was very similar to that. And I thought, do you know what, that would look really lovely. And in here, yeah, this looks, it's a little bit on the thicker side, so a hell of a lot better. But as you can see, we've got all the little bits and bobs. We're not going to do all of it today, but we're going to have a bash at this for an hour or so. Or I might do 30 minutes, we'll just have to wait and see. But as you can see, it's classic car smartphone stand, apparently. Wow, I did not expect that. Yeah, I didn't say that on the description, but okay, so it's a car phone, classic car smartphone stand, available for the use of smartphone stand in a little car. Personally, I'm not going to probably use it as a smartphone stand because I consider this a model, and yeah, we just got to work our way through it. There's no instructions from what I can see, apart from we've got to try and guess through pictures. So looking at that, I can see that we've probably got to be working on these little parts here. Oh, that's lovely of them. They've actually numbered it this time, which is great, because that jellyfish thing that we did, the angelfish, they didn't do that. So what we need to do is I thought there was one missing there. We need to look for number 1 if we can find it. It's here somewhere. Can anyone see number 1? I can't find it. Number 1. There's a line there. I assume, yeah, that's probably number 1 then. Okay, so we're going to get 2 number 1s. Now, normally with these things, you can just, you know, push them out, or you can just gently prise at them. Apologies about the washing machines with long going in the background. Everything's been a bit delayed today, so that's number 1. But as you can see, I didn't need any craft knife there or anything. But we're going to get number 2 next. It's entirely up to you if you want to. If you want to sort of reinforce it with glue, I don't see why not. This is coming out really lovely. I don't actually need any tools to do that, and yeah, if we go like this, we might be able to get this all done in one session. Now, obviously, I'll look at the edges so I can see a bit of burrs there, so I'm just going to get a file if I can get. I've actually been looking at a toolbox because the more tools I get, the more I need space, and I normally use this, which is oh gosh, the wire's going everywhere. I normally use this. This is a fantastic thing that I got from the pound shop. It's like a mesh thing, and I have all my bits and bobs in there. So I'm looking for a file, which I did have here somewhere, but it's gone. But never mind, we can use. Oh, there it is. It's because it's a black handle, you see. Yeah, let's use this one for the minute. I think that should do the trick. But I mean, this is not really the right one, but it has got a flat edge. And what I'm going to do there is just take off that burr a bit. Just take that off. Because I was debating about this, because it's like a sort of like, I would, normally with my builds, like this part, the wooden builds, I normally do it on my craft channel because I paint them up, but gather the fact in which we've got a slight problem at the moment with issues not coming in order. I thought we could do it on here and then perhaps paint it up or something. So that's them ones. We're just going to check if there's any burrs on here. So I'm just going to get a bit of that burr off there, a bit of there, and then a bit of that, and that's that one. And we'll do this one here as well. Has anyone seen what Life of Brian's doing? He seems to have disappeared. So I don't know if he's going to be doing any more builds, but I do recall him saying that there wasn't really anything out there for him that he wanted to continue with, but I hope he does some more. But okay, so that's going to be like the width of it, which is quite nice. And what's going to happen is we've got these slots here, so one there and one there. We're going to put one of these into there apparently, and I suspect it's going to go all the way like that. Yeah, so it's going to go like that. We're going to put another one through here like so, and then obviously this one up here. This one, whoops, this one's going to go through here, and then the other one's going to go through there, like that. Now, this little part in the middle, it's like a plane, isn't it? But the Lancaster bomber apparently was flying over this weekend, just gone, so that's going to go like that, as you can see. So the next part is we need to put some bits and bobs on the top of it. We're going to get numbers 3 and 4 now. So I'll just see where 3 and 4 is. It could be in this little section here. Let's have a look. Can anyone see number 3 and 4? It's not on that one. So is it on this one? 3 and 4. We've got 5 there. 3 and 4. Oh blimey! Look at that. Is that 3? No, this is what it is. This is, I'm looking for the number 3, but it's actually that part there that we need. But, which is really bizarre because it's actually classed as number 7. This is how confusing it is. I think it's, no, it's look, 3 there. They're giving us tricks here. There's 2 number 3s. There we go. So it's this one here. So I can gently just push this out. I remember years ago, before I started doing YouTube, my mum always used to go to Cornwall on holiday with her mum, and she would bring us back these wooden kits, and I don't recall that far back, but I don't know what it was we were building, but there were really some quite good things that she brought us back with. Okay, so looking at that, it looks as if that goes at the back. Very nicely done, because you see this slot here, that's going to slot into that little back part there. So what will happen is that part in the middle will act as a spacer. I can see this being quite a small car actually, and then I assume, yeah, it's I'm just checking because I'm intrigued as to what that does, but there's nothing there for us to assemble onto that yet. We're then going to get number 4, so again we're going to look into here to find number 4. I cannot find number 4. Is it on here somewhere? Number 4. Where's number 4? Would it be that one? Because that says 411. Don't know if it is that, you know. Number 4. The part I'm looking for is something that looks like that. So number 4. I'm not seeing it on that one. Ah. I think it's, no, that's 19. What's that, number 24 is that? Can't find number 4. Okay. Number 4, can anyone see it? Have I gone past it? Okay, number 4. I must have gone past it. It's got to be one of these, isn't it? I'm not seeing it. That says 14, so it can't be that one. Oh, 4. Look, it's right there. It's like an advent calendar, isn't it? Where you're looking for like the the chocolate door, isn't it? Let's get that one out. Okay, so this one, I don't think the pattern has to show. I mean, they're saying to show it with the blank side, so I'm assuming that we don't show that, but I mean, why would you have it without the detail? What do we do, guys? Shall I put it as the detail, or shall I not? I don't know. We can always change it at the end if need be. Where's my file? What's my bloody file? No. This is what I love, is carpentry and stuff. Okay, so that's going to go into these two parts here. Now it's up to you if you want to reinforce it with glue. Oh gosh, what's happened here? It's been a bit, hey well. There we go. It's very loose at the moment, but obviously we're going to have like other components going on it as well, so that's probably why. Then we're going to get the two number 5s. So 2 5s, hello. I think that's just on it for us. No, that's 4H. So let's get number 5. If we can find number 5. I don't know where number 5's gone. Number 5. I think that was it though. Oh no, number 5's up here, look. Okay, so again I'm just going to give that a little file. And what will happen is that is going to, it looks like we've got a little nugget bit. Right, very nicely done. This looks like it's going to go into there and hook into, ooh la la. So they want it something like that. What, so under there maybe? Like that? Ooh. Looking more and more like a car as we put more parts in. Looks lovely so far. And you feel the difference in quality with this wood as well. Them paper art ones are not very good, but really, really loose. So I might have to reinforce it a bit. I'm just checking that they're hooked right up the top there, and that is, yeah. Okay, good oak. So that's number 5. We're then going to get ourselves number 6. So number 6 would be this part here, the detail part. Do you know what I'm going to do is, I'm debating whether I should put that round that way. I just feel like it needs to go that way. Because obviously you're going to have like a headrest like that, ain't ya? So yeah, I'm going to put it that way. And what's going to happen with this part is we are going to take burr roots off again. Yeah, and I think what we'll do is we'll put that into there like that. Actually, I think it, yeah, there we go. It slots into the back of there, I think. Yeah, something like that. That's really cool. As I said, I think once we get more parts on it and it all buffers up against each other, it will stiffen out, because this part already here feels a bit stiff, so that's good. Okay, so that's number 6 done. Then we're going to get 7. 7! Then Goodman there. And 7 is, look, 7 is this little section here, so this square blob. I'm going to take all the, it's up to you if you leave them on, but they won't cause obstruction, it's just, I like to take them off. There's another bit just there. Okay, cool. And that part is going to go, it looks like it sits something like, maybe that way? No, it can't go that way. Where's this part go? Looks like it goes like that, but I mean, obviously you would think that it, I'm wondering if they, because that's 7, but they're saying, I think they're supposed to sit in there, but I'm not sure if that's going to do that, because, you know, that's right up like that, so I'm not sure on that part. I think this might have to be glued, you know, because it's... I'm not sure if that would let us do that, you know. Because obviously there's no wording for it, you've just got to try and guess, but... I would have thought that that would have gone in there and then hooked onto them, but it doesn't look like it's asking us to do that. I mean, there's a bit for lips, so that is very bizarre. Let me have a look, see if we've got any other pieces before we put that in. We've got 18 and 17, but no, that is number 7. Okay, well, we'll move on anyway. We've got number 8 coming up now. So number 8 is this little part here. Just going to put the fan on because it's heating up in here. I'll put that over there. Just going to move this over a bit because I feel like I'm, you know. Okay, so number 8 is supposed to go into this platform here. And then that just slots like that for a minute. Then we've got number 9. Then we'll get number 9. Which I think is this part here. Don't get confused because obviously if you turn it upside down it would look like a number 6. But yeah, just make sure that you don't get that part a little bit mucked up. But I think number 6 was that part, weren't it? So some of these tools don't really come out an awful lot. So I only really tend to use files for like when I do the you know, wooden stuff and things like that. Okay, so that's going to go like that. And then we've got number 10. Oh, this is a nice part. Number 10 is this part here. Oh. So this is like the window. Oh, crap. This is like the window panel here. Now, there's a reason why I'm not gluing it yet, because obviously if I decide to paint it, then if you've seen my Aragog spider on my sister channel, Craft with Mike, you'll see that it's all glued. So, and I take half parts off, one's glued and then one I can slide out. So that's the idea for that one. Okay, so number 10 is going to go into, it looks like this panel here. So that's going to slot down the into there like that. I'm still none the wiser as to why we're not able to secure that on, but it's going to go onto there and apparently slot onto these 2 parts here, but again we can't seem to get them little parts on. But let's carry on for the minute with that part. We'll shuffle that back for the minute. We're going to get part 12 next. Also part 11. So this is, I assume, like a little C, which is this part here. And part 11 is going to go, it looks like to the straighted side. That's going to sit into there like that. I should imagine, something like that. It's very, very loose. But yeah, number 11, and then that goes into the back of it. You see what I mean? So it will, I do think that it might need, it definitely might need glue with this. That's that one. I'll just get that one down the back into that one. They do push in quite a way, so obviously just, you know, you can push it, but not too much that it's gonna, you see it's more reinforced now. Okay, so then we've done that, haven't we, number 12. So that's number 12, but that don't look right to me. That was number 9, weren't it? Number 12. What have we done here? Was that 11? Yeah, because 12's over here, but... 12 I would assume sits like that, but where's it going to sit into? Oh, I see, it's going into this far back one, okie doke. So what we'll do on this one, we'll just reinforce it a bit and we'll knuckle that up. I don't get why you would have 2 holes there, but I think that part there might need to come up because you've got a lock-in plate there, so I'm assuming that goes into there like that, buckles down, and then you push that up slightly to lock it, and then obviously that's going to lock and smash up into that. So yeah, that would make more sense. But obviously this part just need to really sort of manoeuvre it, and as you can see, then that's going to go into there, and this part will go into here. It's this structure at the bottom just needs to be shunted a little bit further up, and then that part will go into there and lock into the back, as you can see. So that locks into there, that locks into there. Maybe that's how we'll get that on now. But number 12, I don't know what part that is. What was that? Oh, where did that come from? Let's go back a minute. Number 11. What was that, 6? Yeah, I think that goes down into there. And that goes, shuffles up against that. It's still a bit loose. There we go, I'm happy with that. Quite loose still, but I think obviously what I'll do is I will reinforce it with glue at a later date. And then where was this? This was 12, wasn't it? So 12, if we look, looks like we've got panel. So 12, I think, yeah, this sits onto the back of here. So we've got a seat rest thing and the seat rest. And that one goes into there and clips into there. So as you can see, we've got our little seats forming now. And then obviously, that's obviously where this part came in. But we're having a slight issue because that, because they would knock onto there. Right, I'll tell you what it is. This needs to go down onto the floor to get these panels here in, but it's almost like, yeah, there we go, sort of lining up now, so fantastic. Okey-doke. Yeah, yep, and that's going to go a little bit further down. It's this beam in the middle that's yeah, click into place. You've got to be so fragile, that's the thing. So, oh crap, okay. What's happened there? Okay, so get that part into there. And this part can just yank down a smidge. We can just get that part into there. That sits there flush. There's a little bit of a jiggle around here. Yeah, there we go, baby. Haha. I was wondering why that was doing that, because I was like, it's got to go there. Like, oh, this is a lovely little model. I blame Building with the Boys for this, Scott. So, Scott, if you're watching, thank you very, very much, because you've got me into this. I mean, I used to do all this stuff before, but I can see this being part of the channel now, but I'll make a decision on that because it's mainly part works, but in a way this is sort of like a part work, isn't it? So maybe, I don't know at the moment. Right, so anyway, that's that. Now we've got quite a fiddly bit to do because we're now building up sort of like the bulk of it. Okay, so what was this part for? I don't know what that part was. 16.2 we need now. So 16.2 right there, lovely. I can see this being like a Tuesday night video. But as I said, I'm not too sure yet. Or fiddly bits. Might get a bit of bombs on that because that's going to keep pinging off in it. Oh, I clicked into position. But yeah, but apparently an iPhone holder apparently, which I wasn't actually. It didn't actually say that on the top, so that was interesting. Okay, and then we've got a little bit of. That part, I might put some glue on because that's going to keep pinging off. It's not liking it, is it? Stay! So you push that off and then the other part comes off. But anyway, okay, so 16-1, which is this part here. Really enjoying this. But I'm not sure where the phone goes yet, because apparently it's a, according to this, it's a smartphone stand. I don't really plan on using it as a smartphone stand. I mean, could you imagine if your phone overheated, it would set it on fire? Well, that one went in a lot better than the other one, but these are like sort of like little arm rests for it. Okay, then we're going to get 15.2, I think it is. 15.2, let's have a look. Is it on the car? 15.2. Yeah, that's this one up here. I can see these parts being quite flimsy. 15.2 is going to go on to, where is it, 15.2. That's going to go on to this handle here, I imagine. Yeah. See, I think, because can you see that's supposed to be flush, so I think what I'll do is I will sort of like go round, and once I'm happy with it I might take it down and then reinforce it, or just reinforce the bits that keep coming off. So then we'll get 15.1, isn't it? So yeah, 15.1's here. But yeah, I can see me doing Robo. Is it Robo Block or Robo Time? Robo Line? Something like that. But I really am looking quite forward to doing that carousel. I've seen some on Amazon, but I've started seeing Temu doing them. So I might have a look on. Oh, something just lodged out of shape there. But yeah, I might see them if I can get them through Temu because they're so expensive. Like, and this was like, I think, I can't remember how much I paid for it, but I think it was only like £3, the cheapest bricks. So I don't really want to spend like 20 quid on a wooden craft, you know. Oh, come on. These bloody clips at the back, they keep coming off. Okay, That's 15.2, 15.1's on. And then we've got 13.2, I think is next. So 13.2 is this part here. And obviously 13.1 as well. So we've got 13, let's do 13.2 first. We might be able to do this all week today, you know. I'm really enjoying doing this. I think we've come so far now, we just need to finish it now. Now I'm not sure if that little nugget through here's got to pop out. Because I would assume that that's going to hold it on. So 13.2 is going to go on this side, and it looks as if that slants into there and then nudges onto that part there, and then obviously into there. Yeah, that would be the bargain bracket for that. Fantastic, así foto de place. Trouble is you can't press too hard, because otherwise you're going to this part's going to be a little bit on the fiddly side. Don't want to press too hard on that, but that will go into there like that. It's on, isn't it? Looks like a little sleigh. And then we'll get 13.1. I've really enjoyed doing this. It's, as I said, I'm having much more fun with this than that bloody fish. That was painstaking, that fish. I did not enjoy doing that. But, oh, I didn't take the, did I take the birds off? Okay, so that's going to go into half. Going to go into, ooh, there's a, something here. Look. This one looks like it's a little bit on the short side. Or crumbs. There we go, that's in there. I don't think I'm going to get that part in, because obviously to get that in I'm going to have to really get down there and sort of wiggle it in, but I don't want to push it too much. But you can see it's a bit, ooh, bum. How am I going to get that in? Let me take that off a minute. Please, I don't want to push it. It's this little ledge. Since that one's all the way on, you see, so something is stopping this somehow. Which is fluge. Might need a bit of filing on that part, but I'm not too fussed about that at the moment. Because it's on, it does what I want it to do. Okay. Right, that's that one. We're getting there. Then we've got to do 14. As I said, I'm not entirely sure. I think that's probably, yeah, that looks like the iPhone stand, doesn't it, in there? Right, I see. So 14 is in there like that, I think. So I think that's just like a little support for the car. Trouble is with this one is it's on an angle slant, so it's a bit on the difficult side to put that in, but I'll try again on this side maybe. It's one of them tricky angle ones, but $1 per glue will get that on fine. It might fall off again, but oh blimey. Okay, so then we've got to get 17. I might have to do this in 2 sessions, you know, it's quite long. 17. I'm looking for 17. Yeah, that's this piece here. Oh look, we've got a little registration plate there. 17 is going to go into here. Go into there like that. And then we're going to get 18, which is another of them boards, which is this part here. And 18 is gonna, looks like it slots something like that apparently. Right, yeah, 18. I'm gonna go right into that little cut. Yeah, I'll fix that bit in a minute, but that's gonna go into there like that. So this looks like it's the engine now. And then 19. Yeah, we're building up the little, oh, this bloody seat. It's not having it, is it? Stay. Stop it. That's definitely gonna need gluing, because you all know with push fits, they don't like to stay there, do they? That's gonna go into, you've got a slot down here and then a peg for that middle part. That's gonna go into this section here and then grip it on this part there. It's gonna go into there just like so. That's that one. And then we're gonna get another 19 for the other side there. We'll go into this side. There we go, cushy. Oh, brilliant. Look at that. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, so 19, then we're going to get number 20. I think the fiddliest bit is this engine coming up, but I want to get the wheels on now. And 20 is going to go up the top there, so I reckon that's going to go into there, just like so. Also check the grain, because obviously that's like a darker shade, so you want like the grain to match. So I would say that that will go that way. But let me just put this. I'm doing this. I'm using the file here just to sort of nuggle it into position. If it will let me. And also you've got to just watch where you're putting each part in as well, because touching delicate pieces there, and then obviously what I can do there is then just snap that into segment. See, it's getting on my nerves. Ugh. Window time. I'm not going to glue it until right at the end, because that's, I want to get the bulk of it done. Okay, so 21 and 21. Yep. 21 and 21 apparently. Where's 21? You would think that it'd be printed on the same board that this is, but it's not on there. But apparently it's 21. Okay, I'm not seeing that part there. Yeah, it just seems to be rules, so it's got to be on here somewhere. Oh look, yeah, there it is. Oh, these look like carburetors or pistons. And 21 is going to go either side of here. So there's a little hole just in there. And go into this little segment here. And get the other 21. The satisfaction of seeing it come to life, and obviously get rid of this big sprue section. That's that part. And then we're going to get 22. Cool. Good God, that's tiny. Really, really tiny. 22, where does that go? Oh, I see. So 22. So apparently, because it seems to be like a hole. Where though? 22. Please don't say it's got to be under that. Let's just take that out a minute. Apparently there's some sort of hole apparently, but can't see any hole there. 22. Oh right, so this looks like it goes into that hole there. Right, okie doke. Kushti. There we go. Oh, not hold in very well. There we go. Right, these must be headlights then. Oh crap. Yep. 2. Okay, back on track. I originally only planned this for like 30 minutes because I wanted to do it in like 2 halves, but we're like so close now to the end, so I was like, why not? And then that will go onto there, so they're obviously, oh, that's detailed, like that. That's really nice. So much detail, it's like a little lamp. So that's good. That's the only part in this build that keeps constantly falling off. I'm going to leave that off for a minute. Okay, so 23. Right, cushy. So that's what it's looking like so far. We're going to move that over to one side because we've now got to assemble a cog. So, Gordon Bennett. Wow. This is going to be quite detailed, this part here. So 23. Let's go from 24. That's 28. Okay, 24. Where's 24? It must be that part, but they've done it as 41 too, 21 4. Let's have a look here. So 24 is... Okay. 24. Let me pick up the Uji Mafuji. 24 looks like a piece that's... It's like a big long line thing, but with like a lump on it. Oh yeah, there it is. That's the part I want. Ah, yeah. Tell you why, it's because that looked like detailed of something else, but they've put that with it. Okay, cool. So 24. Right, that's that one. Then we've got to get loads and loads and loads of wings. So we've got to get 29, which is this part here. And then 30 apparently, which is 3 of these. So it looks daunting, and then obviously, you know, once you know what's what, seeing all the pieces is daunting, but once you get in the... This is the rhythm of the night. Oh, night, oh. 29, 30. Oh, blimey, this is... Oh, I need to sit down now. I don't know if the battery's going to run out because, not the battery, the storage. Okay, so that's 30. $31. 30, 31. Oh, right, yeah. Right, so Fred. Okay, so it looks like that goes. Looks like this goes through there like that. Like that, and then. Oh. Oh, right. So it looks like it comes through the back here, and then because on here it looks like there's a mechanism that interlocks it. So 31. Don't know, I mean obviously that's 31, isn't it? So let's pause on 31 for a minute, just because I need to make sure that I'm not losing that interlocking. I'll jump to 27 for the minute. 27. Where's Opie Kumalafi when you need him? My friend Opie Kumalafi, he he loves this sort of thing, so he would dive into it and find the job done. So that's going to go into there like that. So I'm looking for something like that, but for that part. But once we've done that, we need to get the wheels on obviously first. So we've got 25 and then 26. So 25 little washers or wings, if you like. So that's that part and that part, and then 26 is a wheel. This has got about 8 wheels. Now these parts here, be careful because it can prick you if you don't want to like stab it and you go past it and then it catches you in the hand. And yeah, okay, so this is then going to slot onto there like that, I should imagine. And then we've got to put a wheel on a wheel, so it's the double wheel. I think for me, building a car is the wheels are the best bit. Putting the wheel on, it's very good. So obviously that ring, you see, it's not going to fall off the end because there's a little nook on the end of it. So, and then we can do the same with the other wheel. And then put the wheel, as you see. And then we've got to put one of these. This is like a wash, a washer. Do you love that word, wash? So this is like a little washer thing for it, and then you just put that through there like that, and somehow it's supposed to interlock it, but oh, there we go. Oh, that's what I'm looking for. Yay, it can spin. But I think that wheel was supposed to be oh God's sake, I put the detail on wrong. Oh dear. Easy fix, what we do is we just spin that round. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, baby. Peepers. Yeah, there we go, and then obviously the details on the end. Oh, brilliant. Oh, he's got a wobbly wheel. How do you make myself laugh? That is, what am I doing? No, stay there. Got a wobbly wheel. But we've got to do that all over again now. So, right. So we need 27. 27. La, 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 la. Have I done with 27 or no? So why hasn't that piece there got an interlocking mechanism then? That's what I'm a little bit confused with. So I've jumped that step for a minute. And then, oh, there's a little bit of a nook and cranny on there. Let's get that part there. Okay, so then I think it was, what was we on? 25. Play, what's that game where you get like hoops and you're supposed to chuck it over like a spindle thing? I remember playing that in school. The sack race. Oh man, I always used to trip up on it. I could never do it. And obviously, once you've done one, you know what you're doing on the next. It's really easy and stuff. So it's that one and that one. It's probably, I think what's causing that wheel is because obviously we've sanded a bit of this, bit the bow off, so it's causing it to become uneven, but doesn't matter, because we know what we do is a please. 27, I think we're nearly done. Do you know Sophie Ellis Spectre? I love the one that goes, "Murder on the dance floor. You better not kill a good DJ." You know? Heaven. I've just took the wrong bloody piece out. For God's sake, I need the bloody 25, not the 27. This is what happens when you're getting tired. When Steve's wrapped up in his bed for the night and I'm doing this. Right, so that one that goes on here, I think. Yeah, it's this here. It's that little key in it. Okay, so this one. Look, it's even got Brum's eyes, look. Fantastic. Oh. Right, lovely. Cushy. So, we've done them, but I'm still a bit baffled on this interlocking thing. It looks like they're both 31s, but the problem is, obviously don't come with problems, come with solutions. There's only another 31. Well, oh look, they're there. Mike, I need to go to Specsavers. I actually do, like, they keep asking me to, they keep sending me an email saying to do with my eye test is due, and I used to wear contact lenses, but I don't really do them anymore. They were like £80 a month, and I was like, no thanks, bye. I'm paying 80 quid for that. It's ludicrous. £80 for bloody lenses. Are you for real? Like, hello. Okay, so I reckon that's going to go through there like that, and then we'll get an interlocking mechanism like this, and that's going to shunt onto there like that, and then, but it's still going to come through like that. So, okay, how does that work then? So that goes through there, but we need something that locks it so that it doesn't fall out, you know? Oh. Ooh. Oh, I need small hands. Dakota, where is he? I need to coat it for this. I'm just a bit, because look, that's going to keep sliding out, so... Okay. Ah, right. Yeah. Yeah, I know what the issue is. We need a washer. I think 24, 30 in it. Yeah. Ugh. I need a break. I need a cuppa. Oh, dearly me. So, are they saying that? Yeah. Okay. So that goes through there. Right, so it goes through there like that, but still I don't know how that's supposed to hold that on, but we will persevere, because it's still knocking it off, but we will see. So, bit. See, oh my god, this is like, it's still gonna slide through, like, I don't get that. What the hell? I mean, even if I put it on this way, it's still going to do it. See what I mean? Like, that's crazy. Saying that 3 of these have got to go on. I think this one goes at the front, maybe. No, they're saying it's at the back. Okay, but I don't know. Oh, there was light. Right, that's going to go at the back, and you've got a full one that goes on, then a tiny one that goes on. So, what is the purpose of going like that? For that to just like slot through and not hold it. I don't get that. See what I mean? It falls off. Ooh. I'm going to move on from that for the minute, because that's annoying me, and I don't know why it's doing that, but it is. So we'll have to come back to that part in a minute, but let's crack on with the other wheel for now. Okay, so we need 28. So 28, yeah, this one's easy, so we need a couple of 25s. 99 rebels, only in the summer sky. Then I saw you, I only understand. Monkey man. Alright, just got to go around, give it a shave. I'm actually filming this on a Sunday, which I normally don't do, but I was just getting bored of watching the TV, so I was like, I'm going to do some building. Because I try to keep Sundays as like relaxed full days, so like just, I don't do any like building or painting, because I do diamond painting on my sister channel, Diamond Paints with Mike. Yeah. Okay, so 27. Yep, 27. Thank you very much. Oh! Don't worry, that weren't a fart. I said that back to fun. I mean, it weren't a firework, it's a fart. Flatulence. Someone actually, I'm not even joking, like someone ages ago left me a comment going, that's disgusting, and I'm thinking, I couldn't stop laughing because like, you can't stop a fart. It's an involuntary movement. So I found that quite hilarious. But yeah, okay, so yeah, that's good. When you gotta let rip, you gotta let rip. I do like a good fart though, to be fair. The satisfaction of releasing that energy. It's a good week this week because I'm going over to my office to get the, I call my mum's my office because like, I don't live there, I just like visit, and when I visit, I'm always like doing emails, so I'm opening up my parcels, having a bit of lunch, so I call it my office. And we've got something exciting coming up, hopefully Thursday might be pushing it, so I might do it Friday instead, because normally if I go over there, I come back like on the 7 o'clock train or like a really late train. I like make a good full day out of it, but if I finish whatever I need to do, I come home early. It just depends how I feel. If I want to stay late, I will. But yeah, okay, so that's one. There we go, that's what I want. Lovely, stay. Wow, okay, so. See, look, that's what we did. We put them 3 rings on there, but it fell off, so I don't get that. But let's put one of these on the back of here. This, oh gosh. Watch him, it just, can't see that going there. Oh, right, yeah, it goes on there, look. Oh, look, it's getting wheels. Oh, it's so cute. Quite happy with my purchase. I knew it would be a good one. Look at that, it's got a little bit of wheel. The detail on this is awesome. Look, all the little like tracks on there as well, that's beautiful. Okay, so the front one is going to cause us a bit of jip if we don't get these this thing on. So let's try this again. Try it again. Because it's supposed to go through there like that. But they're all, I just don't get this because it's just going to like literally fall off. So technically they have like 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, actually, hang on. 1, 2, 3. So I have 3. Ah. It seems like it has 1, 2, 3, and then it pushes through here, and then the other one holds it on, maybe. Right, there we go. There we go. That's what's causing it. Right. Don't know why I can't. Sometimes when you're building these things, you can't see what's causing it until you sort of like. It might be that you have to do it a different way, or like, you know. But still, look, it's just as loose as anything. That's crazy. Why are we having such an issue? I don't get this. This is like... this is insane. I'm reviewing the situation. La 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 la. Unless, I reckon, I've got a feeling this ring will bash up against that and that will keep it on maybe. Let's try that. So let me get that on there and I'll get the other one secured up. So, wow. But there is some larger ones here, so maybe we just need to sort of like try these larger pins. Maybe there's small ones and large ones maybe. Give that a bash. I'm very impressed with this little car. And what's nice about this is you've got like a little stand for in your bed. Like, you know what it's like when you're watching TV on your phone or you're watching TikTok. You have to constantly hold the phone while you're trying to lay down and watch it. So this would be great. Because obviously you can't get TikTok on the TV. So, right, let's try this again. So, Van. Ah, see, look, right, that's a bigger thing, I think. 2, 3, then it goes through there, and then it has a fourth one on it, and then it has pin. Well, that's held it a lot more than that one, so this must be a different size pin. Naughty, naughty! I'll be blown. Let's just have a look at that. That's 30 in it. Okay. Oh, for the love of God, please. Oh. Doesn't matter what pin I'm putting on, like, it just will not have it. Oh, I'm not sitting here all night doing this. I've got things to do, mate. Behave. Dakota would have done this for me, but, you know. This has got to be the most weirdest contraption of headlights I've ever come across. It's like, I know what it is. It's a big pin on the front and then a smaller pin at the back. Aha, right. Why have we got so many left over? That will be the question on that. Oh crap. 1, 2. I think there are 3 on the first one, and then you've got like 4 and 5 on this one. 4, and then 5, I should imagine, onto that one there. And then the pin goes through there. There we go, Christy. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, and then we've got that one through there. Oh my God. Then this one goes through these, there's 2 little holes here. That's going to go along there, like that. gonna have to do something about them these lights, because they're just gonna keep falling off and on all the time, and it's really aggravating me. That one. The whole thing's fell off now. I'll tackle that later because it's getting on my nerves. Right, still got so much to do. Right, 34. Never ending. 10:20 now. I don't know if my phone's going to allow me to do this. Because it's not live, it's even difficulter. Okay, so I don't know what the hell these are supposed to be, but they're like a spanner. Look. They go down there apparently, and I think that's supposed to hook on there like that. All very tech. No. They rest on the bar apparently, so like that. And then 33, which is this one here, holds it on. So that goes onto there. Does it go like that and then hold it on? Something like that. I mean, it's hard to say because they put it on there like that, but then down there they've got it secured on that bar. So it's so confusing why they do it by pictures and not like part A fits onto here, secure this onto the beam, you know. Then secure part 33. Okay, so then that part. What was that part? 33. Gonna go on to this side. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Pushed A. Right, then we've got 39. 39, 39, all the 9s, 39. Oh my god, 39. I don't see bloody 39 or... Oh yeah, found it's the steering wheel. Or steering column, but... Just to warn you guys, if the phone runs out of storage, then I'll do a part 2, so just be prepared for this to cut off. Okay, 39, thank you very much. Okay. Well, it's saying here that we put it down on a nodule bit, but there is no nodule. So where does that fit into then? Oh my god. Oh, it must be in there. Yeah, it must be in that then. Yeah, it goes through there and then hooks down, I should imagine, like that. Okay, fair play. And then this is what's 40. 40 is the wheel. And that's going to sit onto here as well, like that. So it's got this little... Oh, do you know what? I'm loving this kit. I was going to paint it up, but looking at the detail, I don't think I will. It's really come along quite nice. Right, 38. Okay, so 37, 36. Right, okay, 36. These are very thin bits, so what I tend to do on bits like that, I will create like an access point. So what I mean by that is I'll just like cut it there and there, just to make it a bit easier for it to come out, because they're so fragile, these little spindly bits. So you see what I mean. I've been wanting a drink for like the last hour, but I'm so like committed to doing this at the moment. And what this does is it goes round in these like loopy things, and then it will go like that, and then that connects there, and it's quite stiff. That's really cool. Okay, so 36, then we've got to get 37 and 38 in. And to get these in, I'm definitely getting a drink. So yeah. Oh shit, one's broke, so we'll have to glue that. Oh man. Oh, that's such a shame. Never mind, that's fine. They are, to be fair, they are a bit, you know, on the fragile side, so that's fine. I can put that round there, and then I'll tack that onto that part. I'll just tack it with a bit of wood glue onto that part there. So if I put that in there so that I know it goes there, and then we'll get 38 in. Try and get this one out a bit better. So try and bend that out. Yeah, that'll do me. Beautiful. Did anyone see that joke with on TikTok with Robert Irwin from the you know, Steve Irwin's son? It was so funny. Russell Howard. I'm not saying what happened, but you'll have to watch it. Justin Nikolai might know what I mean, but it was so funny. Okay, so that goes around there like that. So that just needs a bit of a tack onto that part there. I'll tack it, and then you've got that free sort of dimensional bit. You could, if you wanted to, get some cloth and make like a little back cover for it. That'd be quite cool. Right, I believe we're on the last final bit now. Yeah, this is the last final bit, this little section here. We need to have a look at this part. There's a couple of pieces that we haven't done, and I need to look into what's happened there. So yeah, okay, so 35 and 35, right. Okay. Because there's this bit here that's 41.2, but there isn't a 41, as you can see. It goes up to 37, so we'll have to have a look at that. Find out what's happened there. Now these are all the same, so it doesn't really matter too much which way you put them around, but the idea is that they apparently slot into here like that. They slot into this little peg thing like that, right the way down the back. I think that's just because that wheel's like that. Yeah, that's one. This is a beautiful vehicle, and I highly recommend it. As I said, it comes from a company called Temu. You do get 4 on each side, so really like this. Absolutely beautiful. That's just come around the wrong way there. Oh, come on. You always get one that has to cause you a bit of a jip. This bloody wheel's in the way. There we go. Like that. Have a few done. This one here is quite difficult because you've got the wheel, you have to keep pushing the wheel back, but it's nice because that wheel will buffer up and keep it nice and snug, so quite happy with that. I think we've got one more we need to put in yet. There's one more on this side. There is actually a little like 20 symbol here, but it's not actually for anything, which is, I'll be quite keen to cut that out and stick it perhaps there with a bit of glue. And there we go, that's that one done. So that's like a little step to get in there, and then we just need to do around the back here. I'm going to keep that. I must remember that that's not sprue. I did say I was going to get a drink, but let's just try and get this last little segment done. And then I'm going to have a look at what's happened, because there's a couple of bits here that are not gone on, so I need to figure out why that is. I think they sit, that part looks like it sits something like that on the side, so we'll have a look at that and see what's that's all about. Now it would be easier just to take the wheel off, but as you know, I like to create less amount of work possible, so let's get this one up. Did you hear on the news, apparently some man went up in a hot air balloon and it crashed or something and it fell to the ground, and I don't know what that was all about, because must have been an engine failure or something with the heat, because obviously balloons have canisters with some sort of heat in it that makes them go up, and but yeah, come on, there we go, bloody piece of paper. Well, I've had a blast building this, and one of my friends has a miniature Spitfire in. It's like an airfix sort of thing. So yeah, so let's just. Oh no, what was that? Bloody light. So there are bits and pieces on here which are a little bit on the loose side. They just don't seem to want to sit very well, but as I said, it's entirely up to you if you want to. What's happened there? It's a bit on the water, it's a bit on the limb. It's not level. It's probably because I shaved a bit too much off that wheel, but it doesn't go round. It's right. Pushing on that, that's what seems to be the problem. Right, you might have to shave a bit off that wheel because that's not going to turn. I mean, you don't really need it to turn because obviously it's a model, but they do turn round. Right, let's get the last one on. But that's what I love, is it's something I can do on the weekend and after the busy long week, and then I can take time to sit here and mod it, and if I need to take some sand off and that. It's a shame you ain't got like a little remote control. But I'm calling this Brum. It just so reminds me of that little Brum car. I don't know if it still exists actually. I don't know if anyone knows if it's part of a museum, then do drop me a line. Because I'd quite would like to see that, you know. And there we go. That's that one. I think I might mod this. I quite like the idea of it. I might get some little cloth because I feel like I need to mod that little section there. It looks quite cool. That's very delicate stuff here, but that's that. Right, so that's basically it. I just need to check where, because we've got pieces here, but they've not told us where to put them. It's 40. Oh yeah, look, we missed it there. Okay, that's fine. We can do that now then. They look like they just might be that side. Let me get the other one. It looks like that sits on there like that. Oh damn. So I've got to take all that off to do that. Oh man. Let's have a look there. 41 at 16.2 and then 4. Yeah, that's not too much work because that just slips on the back of here, you see. So that won't cause us too much work to do. And then what I can do is I can then just put, I think they're all the same size, these things anyway, so, but what happens is that one will go around the back of here, slot on the back of that, and slot on there really. And that'll go through there, and that'll sit down there, and job done. A little bit tight on this back seat here, but this lip there, that's what's doing it. This bar here has got something wrong with it, so I'm going to have to sand this part down a bit. I need to have a play with this because I remember it's that bar down the back, isn't it? Something's wrong with here, so at the weekend I'll have a look at that because it looks like it just needs a bit of planing and then we can sort that out, but that goes on there. I need to, as I said, they will go through here like that and the back there, but obviously I need to have a look at this bar here, so I'll do that. That's a day job I can do for enough time, but just to give you an idea, I need to repair that as well. But it's nice because you can have it in there and you can have it like all different layers, and that's what I'm thinking, like a little black cloth or something to go over the side of that to make it into like a little cabin part. Then obviously this part just goes into here like that. That slots into there. These parts at the back, and that part there, this part there, and that part into there, like that. And then what happens is, I need to have a look at these lights as well that fit on there, because they're coming loose. And then what happens is, this is one of my phones that I'm repairing at the moment. That's why you've not got a live video, because the battery needs replacing, and the idea is this little part here is your stand. Obviously it's not going to work for a big phone like that, but looking at that I can't see how you would fit in. Perhaps an iPhone might fit in there, but the idea is it stands up like that and then you've got something to watch your phone on, or I think maybe you put it like that, you know, so yeah, it might be like that, because apparently this is classic car smartphone stand. Now when I bought it, I didn't even know it did that, because I just went for that picture. But if you want to get it, it's called Classic Car. It's wooden art, and you do get it from Temu. But I just need to do some bits of restoration on the little bits around here and get it all done. But that is looking really nice. But I think what I'll do is might do like a part 2 and, you know, put the black cloth on or something, but I don't know. I'm not sure on that, but yeah, That's really looking quite nice. It's a shame that these little parts here have fell off, but what I'll do is I'll put them in there for now so that I don't lose them, because knowing me, I'll chuck it away thinking it's something. And yeah, I've really had a blast on that, but if you want to get it, as I said, there's something not right here, because obviously this wheel is so tight against it. It's something to do with that beam at the back, but I'll have a look at that, and I've really had a blast on that. I didn't think we'd get it all done today, but even that little part there, I mean, it's up to you. You could buy some like little acrylic and then, you know, compress it in. There's lots of mods you could do for this, so I think I'm going to leave it that natural colour because of the detail. But I've really enjoyed that. As I said, if you want to get this, it is through Temu. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, tap the bell if you want to be notified of all the videos I do. And there is something special coming up Thursday or Friday. But take care, have a lovely day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.